When we've talked about utilities a lot at this conference, we've tended to talk about energy companies, but of course there are water utilities, there are other utilities. I mean, do you see that becoming an interesting, when these things converge, when these utilities converge into a smart city, does that take it onto another level?
I mean, Fortum is both. So we're a production company, so we're producing heat, for instance. And then we're running the district heating in Stockholm. So 80% of the heating in Stockholm is from Fortum. And what we can see in this program is that if we're able to work with these signals, for instance, that people are starting to wash at night because that is better for the environment. What is happening is that if people are starting to wash at night, we are able to run the hydro much more efficient. And maybe we could get more electricity out of the hydro because it's running at night. Now it's only running at daytime pretty much, and we're stocking up. But here we would run it around the clock. It would be more efficient, and thereby we would get more electricity out of the hydro, and it would be very good for the society. So you start to see things that are not really connected to the washing machine, but you start to see the long-term effects, what this could actually give you. So
two more questions. One is, when you get home and you see your friends and your family and you explain what you do, how do you put it into a language that they understand? How do you sell it to them?
I mean, it's not that easy. I've small kids, but what they like, of course, is that I work with the environment. And another thing we have at the dinner table is my wife has been working for Greenpeace for many years. So we have that automatically in our family. And I think everybody understands, and even kids, what is happening in the world with the CO2 emissions and so forth. And to work for an energy company like Fortum that has sustainability very high, and to say, yeah, we're really working with electric vehicles, and that is and the smart homes and so forth, so we can save the world. That is probably a little bit how I am explaining it to the kids, and then you get the Jesus glory, but it's a good thing what we're trying to do here, I think.
Great. And a final question. So you're embarking on a pilot scheme around smart grids. Other utilities here are considering doing a similar thing. What advice would you give to other European utilities that are in the process of or thinking about pilot schemes?
What it is very much, I think, it's like if you want to learn how to swim, you have to jump into the water. And I think that is the most important part. It's like when you build these technology clusters that we are doing, you bring in lots of different companies. What I think is interesting with Oracle is that you're coming from the new world. You're IT driven, and then we have ABB, for instance, that has been working with grids and utilities, and to build up clusters between all these companies and really see what is happening and what is coming out of it, and what are the opportunities. Not always that you see them when you start, but you start to see it along the way. And the program that I'm running is like it will go on for 4 or 5 years, so we will find new things along the way, which is extremely interesting. So I think that is jump into the water and learn how to swim.
Great.
Yeah.
Johan Ander, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.